Hi everybody, happy Marketing Monday. I hope you are well and had a great weekend. So to kick off the week this week, I wanted to talk about websites. So I think the thing I hear the most is that, I want it to look this way and I want it to be so cutting edge and blah, blah, blah. The things I think people forget about with the website is it is a lead generation tool and also an information giving tool. Two things on that. Lead gen, super important. If your website's not designed to ask for an action, you're not going to get it. And if it's not constantly asking, you're not going to get it. The thing with getting content across on your website and getting information across is we know for a fact that people don't read bulk content these days. They do if they're in an article, they do if it's something that's really interested them, that they want to engage in reading. If they want to understand your business and what you do and why they should go with you, those things need to be really upfront and get that message across to your customer as quickly as possible with as few words as possible. Obviously, for SEO, words are great. But when you come back to customer experience, it is about less is more. So it's about finding a nice balance that's going to work for you to drive your SEO and develop that, but also to answer your customers' questions like that. So they know instantly, I want to work with this business, or, I am going to exit the website. That's an interesting thing to look at too on Google Analytics. There's so many things that you can get bogged down with looking at. It's a huge tool. And one of them is bounce rates, because then you can see how engaging your content is, as well as obviously your conversions. Because if someone's, coming to your website and converting, that's fantastic. But if someone's coming to your website and leaving within 10 seconds, then there's obviously an issue there. You're not answering their question. So back to web design. So yes, it's important to have a pretty website. It's very important to have it on brand. It's very important to have something cutting edge. It's very important to have something mobile friendly. But the most important thing to remember with your web design is that it is your lead generation tool and your information giving tool. So is someone going to buy from you will be decided on your website. So yes, it does need to be updated. I generally think a refresh can be done, every 3 to 4 years, depending on how old it is and how cutting edge your design is when you do switch it over. But at the end of the day, sometimes less is more with websites too. It depends on your product, it depends on your brand. There's so many things that come into it, but just never forget why you have your website. And always remember customer experience. If you wouldn't like using your website, chances are your customers won't either. So don't get caught up in your taste so much. Think about it from a customer perspective too. So that was what I wanted to talk about this week. Your web design. If you have any questions, or you're looking to upgrade your website but you're not sure where to start, I can definitely help with that. I don't personally build websites. I have some great contractors I use and I can project manage that for you. But yeah, I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, have a great week.